It was certainly about me and Linda, but any time in the Beatles you ever said two of us or four of us or you and me, it could often relate to the other guys. And two of us might, I suppose, when John and I were doing our Everleigh bit, seem like it was the two of us. It was actually me and Linda going out for a day trip. She used to like to escape London and just go out to the countryside, and we'd just drive nowhere, and we would try and get lost. And this one day I remember going out, just parking somewhere near some woods, having a little walk, and then just sitting around. I had my guitar with me and I started just doing this too.
Riding nowhere, spending someone's hard-earned pay.
Going nowhere, which is exactly what we were doing. But then, of course, it has a kind of significance when you get in the studio and there's me and John and the band is going nowhere. We're about to break up. And this is what people did with the Beatles all the time, was read into these things, this significance, which you can do in life. I always like to pull people back and say, it wasn't meant like that. But then at the same time, I then like to give people the freedom of their own will and say, but you can take it like that. I mean, it's kind of interesting to take it like that.
Two of us sending postcards, writing letters on my wall. You and me burning matches, lifting latches.
There were getting to be arguments, there were getting to be disagreements, but at the same time there were lots of friendly moments. There was a lot of emotion, there was a lot of love going between us all, but it was in a new way. It was in quite a tense, intense way that this was all happening, which wasn't the worst thing for the music. You know, it's actually very good for art, a lot of that stuff. You know, you work it all out and it adds an edge that you don't necessarily get when you're happy.